President Kennedy begins a tour of 4 space installations at Huntsville, Alabama, where he is greeted by Dr. Werner von Braun, space pioneer and director of this research and development center. The missiles on display are dwarfed by the mighty Saturn rocket. This booster is the first stage of the rocket that will put the 3-man Apollo capsule into a 2-week orbit of the Earth in 1964.
A lot has changed since President Kennedy first pushed America into space. In August of 1977, the first modern space shuttle, Enterprise, was unveiled. It was welcomed by the American people and the cast of Star Trek. It completed 5 test flights and was retired in October of 1977. There have been 5 manned space shuttles in the NASA fleet since 1981. The first of these was Columbia. It took flight April of 1981. It completed 28 flights and
cause of exploration and discovery is not an option.
It was lost to a tragic accident upon re-entry
It is the
on
desire
January 16, 2003.
to leave behind Earth and air and gravity. It's an ancient dream. For these 7, it was a
The entire
dream
crew was
fulfilled.
lost in the accident. The next space shuttle introduced was the Challenger. It took its first flight in April of 1983. It completed 10 flights and logged 62 days in space.
6. We have main engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1, and liftoff. Liftoff of the 25th Space Shuttle mission, and it has cleared the tower.
Challenger,
However, it was also the first space shuttle that the United States had lost. It was carrying 6 astronauts and 1 elementary school teacher.
1 minute 15 seconds.
When
Velocity
it
2,900
exploded
feet per second. Altitude
upon
9 nautical
exiting the
miles. Downrange
atmosphere.
distance 7 nautical miles. Flight controllers here looking very carefully at the situation. Obviously a major malfunction.
The next space shuttle introduced was the Discovery. It took its first flight in August of 1984. It completed 39 flights and logged 365 days in space. It was retired in 2011. Next space shuttle introduced was Atlantis. It took its first flight in October of 1985. It completed 33 flights and logged 306 days in space. It was the final U.S. spaceship to go to space and was retired to a fond farewell on July 8, 2011. The final spaceship for the United States fleet was the Endeavour. This ship replaced the Challenger and took its inaugural flight in May of 1992. It completed 25 flights and logged 296 days in space. It was the first ship to successfully take a teacher into space and return them home. It was retired after its last flight in May of 2011.